my chat box up. This is just a very random stream. We got hit with some winter weather, so we're indoors for the day. We had some plans, but we're indoors. We went out, got what we need, and now I'm just having a coffee from Williams. So our plans kind of got shifted over a little bit. But nonetheless, we'll go on with the day, and if we get some of our friends join, I have a new game that we can try out in this live stream and see how that works. Just in my planner, my everyday carry. I forgot I was supposed to go to the pharmacy today. That's why planners help. When you look in them, Amanda, I forgot I was supposed to go to the pharmacy to pick up my meds for ADHD. And they're closed tomorrow. So I I forgot about that. I know, it's like I rely on a medication, but I forget that I have to go and pick up the medication. But I worked out. I'll be completely unfocused, I guess, tomorrow and Monday, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, that happened. Thank you for the 1 thumbs up. It's so funny because it's like we rely on the medication to help us like focus, but then it's like we can't remember if we took it or not. So I have to have this like pill organizer for my morning meds and my night meds, and it's just a thing. I wish there was something help me to remember to go to the pharmacy to pick it up, because evidently my planner alone isn't enough. There's like a hair in my mouth. It's one of mine. So it is Saturday. It's currently 3:07 in the afternoon. Well, for me in Canada. So while we wait for our friends, I figure we'll just chat for a bit. And then we can get into the new game, some of the questions. Hello. Hi. How are you? And I recognize some of you. And hello, I'm from Canada. Hello. Thank you for the 4 thumbs up, everyone. How's everyone's Saturday going for them? I'm doing well. How are yourself? In Ontario. Which city? Toronto. How about yourself? Where are you watching from? My name's Amanda. Yep, my name's Amanda and I'm in Ontario. Where's everyone watching from? Just having some coffee. Bangladesh, nice. What is the weather for you in Bangladesh? Is your weather good for you? We're having a little bit of a snowstorm here. That's why I don't usually go live on a Saturday. I'm married. So no. Oops. I clicked onto something. Want to make sure I can see all the... Sorry, I just have to get it. There we go. I hope so. I hope winter's gonna start winding down. It started to like seem a little bit more mild, but we knew we still had more snow on the way, but we just keep getting hit with like random little snowstorms. So I hope this will be one of the last storms because I'm ready for spring. I'm so ready for spring. I love when all the flowers come up. Anu, right? I love the summer. It's my all-time favorite. But if I'm out in the sun, I need like shade. Like I'll still go out all day, but I need to be like in the shade or near air conditioning because sometimes with the humidity, it gets so hot. But I'll still take the summer heat any day. Because I feel like we have more energy in the summer as well because it's like the sun stays out till nighttime. Whereas, like in the winter, it gets dark at 4, so you start to feel like cold and tired earlier. What is your favorite season? Is summer your favorite season? That's cute. Seasonal depression is real. Yeah, I know. For this winter, I've been taking a lot of vitamin D to help me with it because it's so dark here all the time, and I think it's been helping a bit. I mean, same with like obviously the meds for depression, but I use the vitamin D on top of it. And I noticed this winter I haven't been as hit as hard with it. Couple winters ago was brutal. Yeah, there is pros and cons to each season. I feel like I really enjoy getting outdoors and walking. Hello. So for me, I like all the seasons because they all have different beautiful things about them. I just feel like I'm over winter. Cuz a lot of my workouts I've had to do indoors and I'd really prefer to be out. Hi, Meester. How are you feeling? Do you feel any better? Oh, I didn't know that, Jason. Thank you for sharing that. I never heard anything of that. Yes, I do. Thank you guys. That's good. I'm glad. Now just stay away from the garbage guy. The guy at the garbage can. Because he was the one who got you sick. I keep hearing that there's like a terrible head cold going around. And someone else, as the Gimpy Ninja, he had it and now his wife has it. Hello, hello, Tash. And hi, Cassie. How are you? Welcome, everyone, and thank you for the 5 thumbs up. I do have, when there's enough of us, I do. Why don't like the flag, the talker? I was trying to get my husband's attention, but I didn't. I can handle colds and fevers, but when it's anything stomach related, I'm out. I already have stomach. Oh, yeah, there is a stomach bug going around. Another YouTuber I watch got hit with it. I forgot to pick up my ADHD meds. I can always get it Monday morning because I think they close. Okay. I remember who you are. Yep. I remember because you've come here before, so I try and remember everyone. Tooth pain is brutal. We just scheduled, well, it's not, she won't be in pain, but we just scheduled for my daughter to have her wisdom teeth out. So, oh, thank you. So she's gonna have her wisdom teeth out, but they give them stuff for the pain. But I just wonder what she's gonna be like, because my daughter's hilarious, so I wonder what she's gonna be like when she's waking up from the anesthesia, because she's hilarious as it is. Thank you. Open. Don't do it because her wisdom teeth, right? You know what? She doesn't have all four of them, so it's good. It right now it's 3:15 in the afternoon. What time is it for you? She'll be done. I never understood the wisdom teeth thing because they're like, if you don't get them out, they'll get infected. But then I'm like, what did we do like 100 years ago when people like didn't have insurance coverage and they didn't like remove them that way? Like, what happened? Everyone's mouth just got infected or something? It's midnight for you. You're up late. And nobody, you said open the cap. I don't know if you're talking about my hat, but I have all my videos up with you if you want to see my hair. I think they just rip them out once they get infected from not being able to clean. Yeah, but like everyone's they say is like impacted and they don't grow up. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow. If I'm on tomorrow, we'll see. So I got a new game. So if there's a couple of us in here, we can do a couple of the questions. Yeah, they said that if they're growing sideways, they don't come out, so they just stay in there. And then I think by then people like lose their teeth, so maybe I don't know. Are you ready? Ooh, this is a good beginner one. What's the most delicious meal you've ever had? Do you guys remember your most delicious meal you've ever had? I do. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I think spaghetti was your most delicious. I think for me it was rough grouse and pickerel we caught. Nice. Bread. And he was like, bread's works. Stumpy! We missed you on the last live stream. How you been? How was you were at the gym a few days ago, a few days ago. You're good. Right on. We were just asking, like, I have a new game, so it's asking some cards, and it was, what's the most delicious meal you've ever had? I was just saying mine would be probably rough grouse and pickerel. Oh my goodness. Swordfish steak, yes, meester. I had is it the same? I think I can't remember if it was marlin, but I think they're a swordfish, but it was a steak and I was probably around 12. My mom got it fresh and she cooked it up because my mom's an amazing cook. She cooked it up and that was one of the best meals too. I forgot about that. It's like swordfish steak. Yeah, from a swordfish, they taste like the pork chops of the ocean. They taste so good. But then somebody told me that they mate for life, and I was like, well, I guess you better catch the pair of them then, because they're delicious. Nearly went through the ropes. Oh, goodness. See, that means you're just a couple years older than me. Swordfish and marlin aren't the same. They're not. Well, it was swordfish I ate. And I don't know why I'm thinking it was called marlin, but It was swordfish. I know. When you can remember the meal though, like a couple decades later, you know it's good. How do you know it was already a widow? They look so closely together, but they're not both swordfish. Marlin has a thing, I think. This is a good one. What is your favorite thing about yourself? Waiter told me. The waiter told you? It was a widowfish? What's your favorite thing about yourself? I think about me because I see the good in other people. So I try and like always see the good in other people. So it can make people, yeah, Meester, you have a good sense of humor for sure. So you have a good sense of humor. Marlin's dorsal fin looks like a sail and a swordfish looks. But does the marlin have a. You missed me. That's true, Meester. I am really reliable. If I say I'm doing something, I do it. That's good. See, I'm reliable, but I like not for myself. Like I forgot to pick up my meds and now I'm going to be out. And tomorrow I'm going to be all confused and then I'm going to have to pick them up Monday morning. But when it comes to being reliable for other people, then yeah. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Hi, Amanda. Good morning here in Adelaide. I like to help people like the family. You know what I can do, Joseph? I'm really good at fixing like walls. Like I don't drywall, but if the walls get damaged or like if water gets on them, I'm really good at fixing them and making them look mint. I like because I had someone's wall who their water softener like it purged or whatever, so the salt got all over their one wall and they're like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to like get it looking good, and I'm like, let me do it. And I did it. You couldn't even tell after. But other than that, I'm not handy. I think I was in Adelaide in 1996. Nice. I know, I love it. They're like, you did it like a boss job. I'm like, thank you. So we got reliable, funny, handyman, and I forgot what I said I like about myself. Oh, I see the good in other people. We're like a good crew. Let's see. Oh, nice. I usually get people's animals to like me. Usually it's cats. They'll like even at the store they'll be like that cat's feral. And then they'll like, before I leave they give me kisses and they're like, "How does she do that?" My husband's like, "It's just something she can do." What is Ooh, this could be good. What is the most ridiculous thing you've ever done for a dare? Oh, I remember one of the things I did. It was just stupid more than anything. I've done a lot of dares. Hi, Weston. How are you? One time my friend's like, I dare you to like drink this like tablespoon of olive oil. And I thought it would just be like, okay, I swallow it and it's gone. But I remember the taste of it and it made me like feel like I like was gonna be sick. So I like had to I took it and then like played it off, went to the hall, and went to the fountain, and yeah. I never drank a spoon of olive oil again. We were in cooking class though. This was high school. Thank you. It's Pizza Planet from Toy Story. And Anu doesn't remember the funniest thing, ridiculous thing you've done for a dare. Okay. No one wants to share theirs, so I'll go to the next one. You're having pizza for lunch. Sounds like an awesome lunch. And thank you for the 9 thumbs up, everyone. I plead the fifth. He's not gonna say the most ridiculous thing he's done for a dare. I've done a lot of random stupid stuff, but like, I mean, who doesn't? Not too stupid. What are we playing, by the way? It's just like icebreakers. So I ask the questions and then they're just. Oh, during a game. But expect it. You will, Stumpy. What is your favorite way to spend? Oh! No! Oh, guys, no. What is what? I don't know. It's gotta be a guy thing. Cause like they're all like no, no one. Keep it keep it friendly. No one's going What is your favorite way to spend a weekend? And not streaking. No one can say streaking. What's your favorite way to spend your weekend? Well, I mean, at that point, what else do you do? Okay, so my favorite way to relax, lays around me, was Anna's. Mine is to just watch YouTube. I just watch YouTube videos and I journal. Sometimes I'll like sketch and like paint. Um, if it's nice, I like to go hiking and then I feel relaxed. Joseph, I love kayaking. Nice, Joseph. I like kayaking because you can go fishing if you take the kayak out and you can get close to the rocks. I love kayaking. We go to the cottage and sometimes a cabin and they have kayaks. I love it. On this riding season here, Tash likes to ride and hang out at home. I know, cause like, you know what? Someone said something the other day, and it made me laugh, and I'm like, it's so true, and like, it was so real. Susan, who sometimes she's in here, she mods. She has her own channel, and she sews and crafts. And one time she said the best way to not like go out and get all irritated by people type thing is just stay at home. So she's a homebody, and I'm like, girl, I feel that. I know. I love being out in nature as much as I can because I feel like I feel irritated. Like being in the city, I get irritated. So whenever I can just like be by the water or hike, I do. Davy, welcome. I know, I feel like a lot of us have low social batteries, so a lot of us are like, yeah, no, we like being home because going out is draining. Like, I'm extroverted, but I have a low social battery, so I don't know. I just stay home. I go out and like I'll go to cafes, I'll go to the library, I'll go and like, do my thing, but then the rest of the time I value my indoor time. Okay, next question. If you could travel back in time, which era would you visit and why? So we're time traveling, but to which era? I'm gonna say the 70s because the fashion and the music was awesome. How would you prevent? No, don't answer that. Joseph, the 80s. I was little in the 80s. I was born like late 80s. Right after World War One. Why? Why would you want to be right after World War One? And Joseph, what was it about the 80s? Was it the music or the fashion or just you just loved being around in the 80s? It was a good time. Because for me, I've never been into the 70s, but I really love the music and fashion. So I think I would like to be there. And it seemed from everyone I was talking to, like the world wasn't all like crazy and turned upside down. Like the 70s seemed to be a pretty good time over here in history. But I also have like I don't know. I don't know. Be interesting to go back and see some of the way my families lived and survived too, though. 50s, I love the music. The cars in the 50s. Davy, 50s is my second because I liked the scene at the time. Like, I liked the cars. And Davy, I just read I would and like people just seem to have more manners and to take care of like their families and their homes and have a traditional viewpoint, and I really like that. Like I think I would do good in the 50s. In the 80s, a great time, most of my childhood. Maybe at some point to meet Ming Dynasty just to see what's up. I liked what? Ming Dynasty. You guys all have like these. I'm just like the 70s. The music, the clothing seemed good. Oh, that's thank you, Tash. I'm like, what? I'm trying to mix them up because, okay. See, I didn't catch it. I never watched that movie too much. Like, I mean, I seen it, but you could. Bon Scott, AC. Perth, Australia. Wait, I think I know someone in Perth. I went to Perth, Australia. It is sad, but I like to live. Meester's always thinking, like he's always one step ahead of the game. Like he'd be thinking, but he's thinking of like in a good way. Like I'm just like music and clothing, 70s. Meester has this whole you could be right on. The Canadian moonshine connection. I'll make the homemade beer with Tash is into. I'll prepare the jugs with the XX labels. Davey, I know what you mean. First century. That would be cool. That would be life changing. I would love that too. If you could have a conversation with any character from a book, who would it be and why? Character from a book. The Mad Hatter. I would like to meet the Mad Hatter because I feel like it'd be satisfying. He didn't, but he didn't say when. Oh yeah, because it would be 1 AD BC. BC. Did you mean BC? Because I was like, he might not be a baby. I want to meet him when he was like full grown in his 30s. That'd be cool. But I think I would want to talk to the Mad Hatter just because it'd be fun. Meester! Hey, Mary, you need a baby. I don't read much books. Well, it can be... Oh, yeah. Well, see, I said Mad Hatter, but it could have been from the movie. But it's okay. Please, I can go to simpler questions. I'm trying to switch them up to like ones that are like silly and not serious because it's our first time playing and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I figure we're all around and it's a snowy day. Play a game. The random is God. Right? And why he's always trying to blend in. I don't know if I liked Waldo or not. I remember like playing the I Spy game where like you like look for the different things in it. But Waldo, he was just always just standing somewhere in his little sweater somewhere. Meester, I know. I agree because why is he trying to blend in but like be out there? So it's like, no, I'm not doing nothing. I bet you he is up to no good. Okay, here's a simpler question for Annie since she said I asked hard ones. Do you prefer coffee or tea? He does have a backpack. You never know. Never know. Oh. Doesn't he have a backpack? I know he has glasses. So, Stumpy, was that your answer? You prefer tea over coffee? Okay. We'll see you when you come back. Coffee all the way. See, I drink coffee way more, but there's sometimes I do like want tea, like Earl Grey or something, like when I've already had like 3 cups of coffee and I'm like, I should probably switch it up. Keep my organs guessing what form of caffeine is flowing. He does have a bag. You looked it up, Anu? Not the garbage, Stumpy. Be careful. That's funny. I want to talk to Sam from Green Eggs and Ham. Oh, I was trying to think of one of the books. I was like, do I want to go with a character from Dr. Seuss? I'm having coffee now. Coffee. Need that caffeine boost. Yeah. Well, he wears closed-toe shoe. What does his shoes have to do with him being a shady character? Or what am I missing? Oh, for the garbage guy. I thought she was still talking about Waldo. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to shuffle the cards. But this one popped up, so we'll go with this one. If you could have any actor or actress play you in a movie, who would it be? I don't know. Hello. I don't know because I look like Jessica. Beale, the one from Seventh Heaven, and then I get Liv Tyler in her younger days, so they could play me. Just to throw people, I feel like everyone knew a guy like Walter. The Rock? And it just, he would have The Rock play you in a movie? Just to throw people off? Oh, goodness. Then who would play, Kevin Hart? I look like Josh Groban, but I don't know if he acts or just sings. Whoop. Now I gotta think of who that is. Wait, Davey, what? Boris, the animal from Men in Black? If I put a bandana, we are... Which ones was Boris? Okay, I have to look up Boris after. Aw, Joseph, you say you're older. I don't believe you. You are not Boris, Davy. We have the same beard. His laugh was creepy. I would need black shades. Oh, no, you don't. You just have the same beard. And Joseph, I don't, you probably still do. Davey, how did you even think of that? What the heck? That's funny. You wait till I get a bandana. Okay, Davey's gonna get a bandana and shades, and then we're gonna see it in his next short. Davey does have a nice beard. Oh, have a good day, Walking Tall. What is something... Beard care routine. What is something you've always wanted to learn but haven't yet? A lot of things. There's a lot of things I wanted to learn but haven't yet. Guitar. I know my brother is an amazing guitar player. Where's mine? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Learning Japanese would be awesome. Put it in the cup. Oh. See, my brother's already pro at guitar, so I wouldn't want to play guitar, but I would love to play drums. I'd love to learn how to play drums. The piano, nice. And then I'd also wish I would have learned to like sew or crochet, because I could make gifts for people and like be like, oh, I made you this, and it would be nice because it'd be something useful. He says my beard care route, thank you, is never shave, conditioner products, and hair brush blow dryer. All right. There's supposed to be a straw, but that's okay. There's how many. Thank you, though. That's it. You guys could learn Japanese together. Thank you, though. On that Duolingo. I tried to learn a language on Duolingo a couple times, but the owl really got to me. That owl's always like, I don't know, he got to me. He annoyed me, so I deleted it. He'd like email me and be like, don't forget to learn your language today or something. And I'm like, don't tell me what to do, owl man. So it didn't work out for me. And that's not the first time I tried to learn a language. I tried to learn Hungarian. Hello. I use an oil and a balm. Mister, that's fancy talk. I know it's that owl bird thing, and he's like reminding me that I suck and never learned Dutch or any of the other language I wanted to learn. I assume he does, Anu. Ooh, this one's a good one, but I don't know. It's a pretty tough one. What's the most challenging thing you've ever accomplished? Waking up is the most challenging thing? Um, I'm gonna say being a mom. 'Cause, like, you're never really prepared, and, like, every kid's different, and everyone's advice is different. And my daughter grew up and she's an amazing adult, so I was part of that. So I would say that being a mom was the most challenging thing I've accomplished, because, like, the teething days, all those days were heartbreaking on me, but I had to, like, just go through them. But yeah, definitely being a mom is the most challenging thing. And then training my Siamese cat when she's a kitten not to attack me at 2 in the morning was another good one. What about you guys? What is the most challenging thing? Yeah, I was a single mom, but I had family, so I was like fortunate enough to have like a good support system around me, but it's tough. It's definitely tough, and then you get into like, I feel like you get into the groove of things for a bit and then you get thrown another curveball, so you just try and do your best. But if I could redo it, I think I would have liked to know, like, that I had anxiety and other things before, and like ADHD, because then I would go into it knowing, like, oh, what my triggers are and how to handle it. Because I feel like I was like really anxious, and maybe my anxiety like robbed some of, like, I don't know, some of our time, because I was always worrying about the next thing. But Davey, I'm sure you're a really good dad. Also serving, just being in school, like just graduating and surviving school was a great accomplishment. Like, honestly, because, like, yeah, surviving. Just surviving school. Yeah, I know. Because I would love to go back to like my younger self and be like, don't care what those idiots say. Oh, I feel like we already talked about our seasons. You weren't popular. Neither was I. I never wanted to be popular, but, like, I don't know. The girls didn't like me for some reason a lot. I don't know why. Like, it was really hard for me to find, like, friends that, like, were girls. Like, usually the guys. Wait, you have a channel? What? Meester, what's your, like. I don't think I can click on it. Now I'll have to look for you. You got it on yours? I always had just a couple friends, but they were good friends. You have a good beard. What the heck? You guys are like rocking these cool beards. Does he have a channel? No. That was hard to admit, but that felt good, kinda. Aw. What's okay? This is a good one. I think so. Yeah, she knew because your name is like Mr. Smith, but like said with an accent. If you could have any functional skill, fictional. If you could have any fictional skill or talent, what would it be and why? You still have color. The boys are comparing their beards. Not being constipated. Well, that would be a good one. That's oh, girl. Yeah, fictional. I think it'll be backwards because it mirrors it. But if you had a fictional skill, what would it be and why? You know, it'd be cool as if like, you know how fictional like dragons like can blow fire. That'd be cool because then if someone was annoying, I could just be like, and then they'd just be charcoal dust. Like, that would be my fictional skill because it's all I could think of. And hello. Teleportation, nice. What? Like Mel Gibson's in that in the movie. Oh, would you really want to be able to though? Cause what if they're like thinking, I don't think I'd want to. To talk to snakes. I'm doing well. How are you? And from Taiwan. Nice. What time is it for you in Taiwan? Right now is like 3:53. From Utah. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, is it that movie? No. I never remember the names of like the movies or like the actors. No, no, I don't want to mess with that, Davy. Oh, it. Can Canada? Canada versus USA tonight. You needed the rain. Good. I'm glad you got some then. We're just getting snow. A lot of snow here. But it does make it pretty outside. It makes it nice and peaceful. Yeah, we got snow and I was like, I really don't want to be out there too much when it's snowing because then they're calling for low visibility and people in our city do not know how to drive. So I'm like, I do not want to go out in that. Here's a good one. What is your favorite type of music and why does it resonate with you? Did you? You got to volunteer and help people with their family. That would be nice. And Stumpy's back. I often like want to go to the library and use the thing to look back at my resonate, like why does it mean something to you? Like why do you like it, kind of like what's your favorite type of music and what do you like, why, I guess. Oh no, I like a lot. I like rock, but I like a lot of country. But then I love Alan Walker and like Imagine Dragons and like some indie stuff. So there's a lot of music I like, and I think as long as it either has like really like powerful lyrics or like is really well done. Cause I don't know. A lot of the stuff on the radio I don't like. And yeah, they are. And yeah, but I think you have to pay for it, and the library has it for free. Rock, outlaw country. Most loner, rebellious attitude. Ah, and just anything from the 80s. Me, sir. My favorite band is because they're the best. Because they're the best. And Joseph, I like that. Anything from the 80s because it memories of a child. I know there's a lot of songs like from the 90s that are just classic, and it makes me remember, reminds me of when I was younger. I like Chicago, America, Fleetwood Mac, Creedence Clearwater, Nickelback. You see, you're into the classic Stumpy. Nice, nice. Is it free to use that? Because everyone I was like wanted me to pay, and I'm like, I don't want to pay. Because a lot of my history is in history books, but um, the rest of it isn't. I'd like to look up some other. I think it'd be fun. Nobody did say jazz. I have a friend who likes jazz, and whenever I go in her vehicle, she's playing jazz, and I'm like, okay, it's her thing. I don't mind it because it's like her car, but it's just funny because I don't know anyone else who likes jazz. Yeah, mainstream, I feel like they'll put anything on a label, put anything on a CD. I don't, or I guess CD's dating myself. I guess now they'll put anything on an album. After 2008. Yeah, I still like have CDs, but and then yeah, I have a lot of like I have a playlist on YouTube, and um what was I saying? YouTube, I have like 300 songs in a playlist, and it goes through my different moods. Or like if I'm trying to clean, like there's more upbeat music, but if I'm down, I have more blues and heavier stuff. I kind of like will go through, but then I also like the bands, the Cannons, just for like just like chill. You use your sister's Wi-Fi, nice. I'm not in any groups. Um, just trying to find the next one. Ooh, this could be good. Oh my goodness, I've been on here for almost an hour. I'll just do a couple more questions and I'll probably pop off. I don't want you guys getting bored of me. If the storm knocks out the internet, it's good to have CDs. I know. And sometimes I don't want to listen to ads. I just don't want to listen to all the ads. And now they'll have the ads at the beginning and the end of a song. I'm like, why? Say, Def Leppard. Yeah, it says Def Leppard. It's just probably backwards for you because it's mirrored. forgot about that band. Def Leppard, yeah. I'm in Canada. Oh, really? Summer hike sounds nice. And April, I know April's a beautiful month. I love when it's like spring and like usually in March or like April you can find the like little robin eggs shells. I like to always like find one and bring one home and put it in my plant. I don't know why. I think it's because when my daughter was younger, we'd go and look for them in the spring and walks. So we would go and look for like the little eggs in springtime. So, so in my laundry room, I have a TV on the wall, dude. Oh, nice, Stumpy. You got a nice little setup, and thank you. And thank you, everyone, for the 11 thumbs up. Who told you? No, it's not. How did you know? How did you know? It's not, but there's a record player, right? Sometimes you want to hear it on the old vinyl, depending what it is. Hi. I'm good. How about yourself? I don't know who that is. Sorry. What is the most beautiful natural landscape you've ever seen? So the most beautiful natural landscape. It's a shed built into a house. Oh, right on. Okay, I'm gonna have to look them up because I don't know. Northern Ontario. It does sound like a place for receptions. Like it sounds fancy. From Pakistan, nice. So the most beautiful landscape I've ever seen was, yeah, Northern Ontario. I'm gonna say Georgian Bay. Because the Georgian Bay, the water just sparkles different there. It's just something beautiful about it. What do you like about it there? I like how, Meester, you remember how old you were when these things happened. New Mexico mountains when I was 16. I've never seen mountains in real life. So I think that if I went to Alberta, I'd enjoy it because I'd like to see the like Banff National Park and like the mountains. Because everyone says mountains are so breathtaking. It probably did cost your dad a lot of money, Stumpy, to turn a shed into like a apartment. Thank you. Really? What did he say about it? Like I know a lot of people like if they like the mountains in Canada, they go out to BC. Or if they like whales, they go to the East Coast so they can whale watch. I wonder what he liked the most. Oh, the scenes from Forrest Gump, Ocean City. Oh, that makes sense because you're on a plane, so you can remember how old you are. I've never been on a plane. Was it scary? Nice. Oh my goodness, that sounds nice, Stumpy. You would have to Google it to know what I mean. I gotta... Okay, I'll look it up. Okay. Mountains, rivers... Oh, yeah. They would have lots of beautiful landscapes. Sounds nice. Manchester United Airlift bar stools. I like flat plains in a small town. Flat plains, and you'd like Saskatchewan. It's just all prairies. It's all flat. Except like the northern part of Saskatchewan's beautiful. I will have to... Oh, that's what I was going to write down. I'm going to have to look that up after. I can't play it now, but I'll look it up after for sure. Thank you for recommending it. And I love small towns, Davey. I love small towns. The smaller, the better. Now this one I have to think. What is the most interesting wildlife encounter you've had? I've had a lot of interesting... Meester! I've had a lot of interesting wildlife encounters. A lot. I would have to think about it because I know I've had a lot. Ooh, you got the nice front loading washer. Monkeys and cheese. Okay, long story, we won't ask. Oh, the raccoon, and raccoons have those like long fingers, like they have those little long hands. Oh, little raccoon. I know I've had so many weird like encounters with animals, but I don't... Wait, you and Meester both had raccoons. No, 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 he doesn't need to explain what happens. They are super smart. And they're so cute. Raccoons are so cute. I would love to like have one. Like if I lived somewhere where I had like a big yard, I'd be like feeding them. Cool Ranch Doritos used to be my favorite. The Cool Ranch. Aw, thank you. That's why in Toronto a lot of like they'll put a lot of raccoons on like Toronto like merchandise and like stuff. To fly, it was awesome. I wish I remembered though, because I've had a lot of weird stuff with animals and people are like, what? Shark. What kind of shark was it? Did you feed him the Cool Ranch Doritos? Or did he give you rabies? What? Hmm? Oh, is indoor skydiving. Okay, because I was like, what is iFly? Oh, nice. That'd be crazy. I don't... Poutine, yeah. Poutine is good. Poutine's the best. They say that's a Canadian thing, but I figure other countries would have caught on to it. Because it's like fries, gravy, and like melted really good cheese curds. Yeah, it's because it melts perfect. Or floor hovering in a cage, hammerheads. Yeah, the tiger shark would be dangerous. Hammerheads are the coolest. Like hammerheads, like I love them. They just make me smile. I would love to see a hammerhead. The tiger shark, yeah, would need to be definitely in a cage. Like, okay, so what year are we now? So in 6 years, Stumpy is 50. I don't know. I think maple syrup's good. Like the real maple syrup is really good. Often there'll be stands at the side of the road with Mennonites. So I think like in America, it's Amish. I don't know if you have Mennonites or if that's a Canadian term. I don't know. But a lot of them will have stands. Like they'll have their horse and buggy, and then they'll have a stand where they'll set up, and yeah, they sell maple syrup and stuff. Oh, cool. So they made it like feel real, Davy. Because that would be cool. Out west, we are Mormon. Okay. Because like we have like new like Mennonites that are like the newer, and then we have the old. So often um not far from here, like not in Toronto, but on the outskirts, you'll see horse and buggies go by, and a lot of times I see them selling flowers and like maple syrup and stuff. Right? I could see Tash wanting to do that. That's what you could do when you can't, it's not riding season. You can go floor hovering. I feel like I'd be like the person who would do that and I'd just be like, whoa, and wouldn't get the hang of it. It's why I don't want to even go karting because I'm like, I don't want to be the one who crashes. There's a formerly Amish girl that does baking on YouTube. Her accent is adorable. Aw. It is much safer than jumping out of a plane. Love that song, Stumpy. I think Southern accents, like in America, like Southern accents, I think are adorable. I like it. We share some things like food, preparation, everything. See, like, yeah, I like to make a lot. I used to make a lot of jam and would pickle vegetables and bake my own bread. Like, I like doing a lot of the things my grandma does. So, like, if we have rhubarb, I'll make rhubarb jelly. If we have strawberries that we'll go to the farm and pick, I'll make cooked strawberry jam and stuff like that. But I don't like to like here because of our cats. Like I don't want the fur to go anywhere, so I tend to do that at family's house. So sometimes we'll yeah pick berries and then I make jam. I've made apple butter before, but it was okay. It wasn't like my favorite thing, but I liked it. Chat, you love it's a dying skill nowadays. Oh, like doing some of the traditional things. I would love my own garden because I would pickle like a lot of my own vegetables. Like I prefer to do things like traditionally. Like I would rather do that than I don't know. If you could have any historical figure as a dinner party guest, who would it be and why? Historical figure as a party guest. I don't know. Ooh, Van Gogh. He's not like well, I guess he's a. Yeah, in school they stopped teaching a lot of like life skills, and unfortunately, like a lot of parents work both full time. So a lot of times like the parents don't get to pass on skills or like they Meester, what are we gonna do with you? I or Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe. Because I think she'd be a very like deep person to talk to and a very beautiful person to talk to. Yeah, because she had a tragic life story. So I think I'd like to talk to her. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, thank you for the 13 thumbs up. Wilson Phillips. Oh, I already asked that one. Yeah, it's okay if you can't think of anyone. Here, that's okay. What is one thing you would like to accomplish in the next year? What do I want to accomplish in the next year? I like to lose some weight and I would like to keep YouTubing because so far it's been fun and you guys keep coming back and I enjoy that. But I don't have any like grandiose like plans or ideas. Like I know a newish car. I know that some people on YouTube they really want to like grow big and like I'm not like that. Because I feel like with the amount we have and even with the amount of wrenches we have, we still like, I still get people coming in and saying stuff. So I think the more subscribers you have, the more of that you might get. I don't know. So I'm okay with being a small channel, but maybe just to continue with it. A newish car, yeah. Self growth. I'm always trying to grow and learn and heal and just like work on myself and get through stuff I've been through. Take my bike to a racetrack and do a rider's nice. You should do that. How far is there's probably racetracks around. Is it expensive? Yeah. everything's so expensive, especially in Canada. Like, as soon as something's a hobby or you want to do something, it's like $1,000. It doesn't even matter what it is. Like, everything is so expensive, but like in Canada, especially, like everything you need a license for, or you need to like, oh, but and that covers the course. If it covers the course, that's not too bad. But if it's just to like use the track, that would be insane. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so I guess that makes sense because you actually have the instructors there helping you. I think anytime you get instructors, it costs a lot, but maybe you'll get to do that. Maybe that will happen and you'll have to let us know how it goes. That'd be pretty cool. This sounds like if you had a ugh, speak. If you have a remote control that could only do one thing, what would you want it to do? A remote control that could do one thing. I mean, I would just be happy with a Roomba. If I had a, is that what it's called? If I had a vacuum that just vacuumed the floor for me, I'd be happy with that. Because I don't mind cleaning, but I feel like it's always like, you want one that will work on your TV. I know, right? Ever since that you need like multiple remotes, it's a thing. Like I'll go to family's house and they'll be like, "Do you want like to watch TV?" I'm like, "Well, I can't operate the remotes. There's more than one." To pause time? Yeah, that would be cool. And then you could pause time. I feel like especially when it's like a nice sunny day, so you can pause it and then just like really take in the moment and enjoy it. Feed an empty cat litter. Okay, that's right, because you have 3 cats, don't you? Yeah, if but then did you hear about that um did you hear about that the knockoff versions of the litter box that like cleans the litter box? There's like that knockoff and apparently like it will just like lock and start and they're like, "Okay, so what if a cat or like someone's baby goes near it?" The like AliExpress ones are the ones on like the internet that are the knockoffs. I heard they were like, yeah, just locking and cleaning. And I was like, uh-oh. But I mean, if you get a knockoff litter box from China, I kind of didn't expect it'd be the greatest thing in the world. No! No, I don't want to know that, Tash. I didn't know that. Rewind so I can bet on anything and get financial gain and take back. Oh, because I'm like that Davy where I'll say something and it comes out wrong, and I'm like, I never mean to like hurt someone, but I think about it later because they say things kind of straightforward, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. But if I could rewind and then be like, I meant this, that would be good. They're like, not for me, buddy. They're like, you're shoveling the turds. We're not going for this robot. I know. Imagine dying. Oh no. Elvis moment? You guys are too much. You're too much. What is the best piece of advice you've ever received? The best piece of advice I'd ever receive? All that glitters is not golden, but also water off a duck's back. I used to get hurt by people. Yeah, to get thick skin. That's what my dad always like tried to instill in me. And he'd be like, water off the man makes money, money doesn't. True that, meester. Yeah, and then water off a duck's back, because my dad would be like, look, just take everything people say, like, just shake it off if somebody's like a jerk or something. So oh, bye. So I eventually got, life's like a box of chocolates, Davy. I love it. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh my goodness, I haven't heard that in a while. Life's a garden, dig it. I love it. Davy's busting out the classics. I'll probably get going in just a couple minutes though. Just be yourself. Honestly, that's the thing. It sounds so easy, just be yourself. And then, but we all, like, I feel like we try and mask or, like, try and be what we think people want us to be or do. But when we just are like, whatever. Like, the moment I learned to own my weirdness, life got a lot better. Stars are for the skies. Davy's got all the best ones. Because, like, you know what? When you're yourself, you end up attracting people who are cool. Like, when you try and be, like, fit in or, like, be kind of, like, fit in with the mold that everyone around you is like, you end up with, like, losers around you. Because it's, like, people who don't know the real you and don't care about you. But, like, if you actually are just yourself and then you find cool people, you wish. You can wish in one hand. I think, yeah, being authentic, totally. Oh, we asked this one. There's a lot of doubles in this one, I'm noticing. Yes, each day is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I remember in Kung Fu Panda, the, like, wise... What's his name? Yeah, it was... Well, what was the turtle? What was that wise, like, turtle or tortoise name? Oogway, thank you. Because I was trying to think, because I know Uncle Ben on Urban Rescue Ranch, I know that he named his tortoise Oogway. And I was like, okay, what's the tortoise's name again? The past is history. The future is a mystery. But the present is what we have. It's a gift. If you have one foot... Can't spell team but with I, but there's me in it, right? Yeah. one time we were asking who we would be from Kung Fu Panda, like, because we always, do you guys ever do that when you watch a movie, you try and relate to a character or find, like, who you would be in that movie? So, like, for Despicable Me, I'm the, like, lipstick taser. So whenever we watch that movie, it's funny because, like, that's who I would be. And then I was like, who would I be in Kung Fu Panda? And they're like, you'd be Po. I'm like, oh, gee. I'm not one of, like, the fierce ones. I'm Po. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. And in Toy Story, I'd probably be Rex. Rex and probably Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. Tasha's tigress. Well, she's dependable. She keeps her word. Yeah. I think I watched it once or twice. It was pretty good. But then again, most stuff that Jack Black is in is pretty good. He's pretty funny. Jack Black makes me laugh. He's one of the few who actually makes me laugh. A lot of the comedians I don't find funny on TV. David Spades is funny. Davey, no comment. No comment on that, Davey. Davey's got all the advice, though. Thank you for the 13 thumbs up. I've been on here for an hour and a half, so I'll probably go because I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I appreciate everyone for being here. Probably the next live will be on Monday. Yeah. Probably Monday morning. You got work tonight? That's right, because you don't have the weekends off. Are you feeling good enough to go to work? Hope so. Thank you. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. And since I was in, because it's snowing, I didn't get to go out. So I was like, you know what? Maybe we will. Cool. When are you getting that promotion, though? Yeah, we'll see everyone Monday. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. Oops.